So what we're going to do today is we're going to make this dice with Inventor. What you'll notice is it is a 16 by 16 by 16 cube. The circles are a 3mm diameter. They go in 1.5 millimeters deep. There is some center circles that are 8 by 8 away from the edges. Remember, opposite sides of dice always add up to 7. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to go back to home. I'm going to go to this gear and change my units to millimeters. Go to part. And the first thing I need to do is start 2D sketch. Now for the dice, it doesn't matter which work plane I choose, so I'm going to choose this work plane here. I'm going to draw a rectangle from the origin. I'm going to type in 16 tab, 16 tab, and I can switch between these by hitting tab, and when I'm happy with the size of this, I'm going to hit enter. So now I have a square that's 16 by 16. All the lines are in black, so that means the computer is happy. So I'm going to go to Finish Sketch and extrude this up. I want this to be 16, and that looks good. Next thing I want to do is I want to go and I want to select one face of this shape. We have the ability to edit the extrusion. We have the ability to edit the sketch. But what I want to do is I want to create a new sketch on the surface. So now I've created a sheet of paper on this surface that I can draw on. I'm going to draw side 5, and what I need is 5 circles. Now while you're drawing these, you can type in 3, and it will lock that into a 3 diameter. Now you may notice I'm not putting these in any particular spot. They're certainly not the correct spots. So I'm going to place them using dimensions. So I'm going to click dimension, I click the center, I click the top edge, and then I place the dimension with a third click, and then I type in 4 millimeters, enter. I do the same thing from the center to the edge, place the dimension, and then type 4. Now what's happened is I've dimensioned this circle to be placed 4 millimeters from the center of the circle to the outside edge and 4 millimeters from the center of the circle to the top edge. And you'll notice that it's turned black, which means the computer is happy. Alright, so we're going to continue this. This is a really quick process. 3 quick clicks, and I'm going to make this my 8. And from here to here, also 8. So 3 quick clicks, then type in the dimension that you want. Center to the bottom, 4. Center to the outside edge. Click to place the dimension, type in 4. And now we have this dimension just the way we want it. Each circle is 3 millimeters diameter. The outside circles are 4 millimeters from every edge. The center circle is 8 millimeters from both edges, or all edges. And I'm going to go and finish sketch. Next thing I want to do is I want to extrude these circles. So I click extrude. Now, when I first made the cube, it chose the profile for me because there was only one profile. What we're looking at now is at least 5 profiles and really 6 profiles. We have this profile, which is highlighted in green, which would be the outside of every circle. But what we want is the inside. So what I like to do is I like to zoom in I like to click when the circles turn green. All right, so those are our profiles, and when you look at this extrusion, you can see that's clearly not what I'm looking for. What I want to do is I want to change the distance to 1.5, and I want to change this to instead of a join, I want it to cut. Now, you may not be able to see this, but there is a red circle above this. Right here, there's a red circle above my profile. That means that it's cutting upwards. Well, that's not going to work. We want to flip. So right now it's set to default. We want to flip it so that it's cutting into the object. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the same process for all 6 sides and make your own dice.